Mr. Secretary General, Madam Bachelet, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to add my congratulations to His Excellency, the Permanent Representative of Iraq, for arranging this very important gathering today. Thank you. There's a great deal to celebrate today, from the founding General Assembly resolution establishing UN Women in 2010 to the presence here of our Under-Secretary General Michelle Bachelet. It's very encouraging to see that UN Women has hit the ground running and is already effectively responding to women's needs and priorities around the world. This was the intent of the General Assembly in establishing UN Women, to respond to the voices of millions of women around the world, demanding that the United Nations strengthen its gender architecture to better serve the women and the world. The UN has a central role to play in setting international norms and standards that are responsive to women's rights and needs. The UN is also tasked with tracking progress in the effective implementation of such instruments by member states. Allow me to share some brief thoughts on the Assembly's key achievements to date in this regard. The General Assembly has continuously stressed through various resolutions the importance of gender mainstreaming in the design, in the implementation, monitoring and evaluation of all policies and all programs in these spheres. It has also highlighted the need to strengthen internal UN capacities to deliver on gender equality and women's empowerment. We have called for increased attention to gender and women's issues in all United Nations summits, conferences, special sessions, and their subsequent follow-up procedures. The Assembly has routinely highlighted critical issues affecting women and girls and called for urgent action. The Assembly has focused the attention of the international community on the importance of prioritizing women and girls' issues in macroeconomic policies, agricultural development, poverty reduction strategies, and in responses to world crises and development challenges. We have called for focus on women in responding to emergencies, including natural disasters, humanitarian assistance, peace building, and post-conflict reconstruction. We have advocated for ending gender-based violence and for ensuring the availability of integrated services for victims of all forms of violence. Ladies and gentlemen, despite these achievements, we must all recognize that there are areas which still need improvement. For instance, up until now, only 3 women have held the position of President of the General Assembly. We can also do more to infuse all our committees with a greater concern and commitment to gender equality and women's empowerment in a more systematic manner. I am, however, confident that through the foundation that the General Assembly provides, coupled with the broader efforts of the United Nations system as a whole, that we will see genuine, positive change in the lives of women and girls around the world. I thank you very much, Your Excellency.